The Rubik's Cube. It's easy. I'm going to teach you the easiest method to solve this puzzle in 8 simple steps. The first step is called the daisy, where you make this pattern with the edges. The second step is to do the white cross. The third step is to do the whole bottom face. The fourth step is to solve the whole second layer. The fifth step is to solve a cross on the top. The sixth step is called feeding the fish to make the whole top yellow. The seventh step is to solve all of the corners. And then the last step is to solve all of the edges. And you're done. It looks like a lot, but it's really easy. The first thing you need to know about the Rubik's Cube is that there's 3 types of pieces: corners, the edges, and the centers. As you can see in the mechanism, an edge has 2 colors on it and a corner has 3 colors, and the centers can never be moved. The first step is to make the daisy. This should look something like this, where the 4 white edges are surrounding the yellow center. We don't worry about the corners just yet. We locate the yellow center and we find white edges that only need 1 move to be next to the yellow. If they're at the bottom like this, we need to just turn it twice like that and it'll be next to the yellow. If there's an edge like this that's flipped, that we want to flip it here, all we do is turn this to the side and then we can actually bring this up so it's next to it here. And then the last edge can be turned like this. If it's a case like this where the edge can be turned up, but that will move one of these out of the way, just turn the top until there's an empty slot and we can move the white in. If there's 3 in and one of them's flipped, all we need to do is turn the flipped one down, turn the top across so the empty slot's here, and then we can turn that one up. And that makes the whole daisy. Step 2 is solving the white cross, where it's like the daisy except it's on the white face and all of the edges are the same color next to their center. How we do this with our daisy is we find one that's already next to it like this, where this orange edge is next to the orange center. All we do is turn this twice like this, and then that connects to the white face. But as you can see here, this one's green and this is blue. So all we have to do is turn these 2 layers until we find the green center. And then that's next to it, we can just turn it down like this. Next we can do the same with the other 2. This is blue, it's on the wrong color, so we just turn it until it's next to the blue side. And then we just turn it down and that'll solve that. And then the red can be turned to its side and then turned down, and that solves the whole cross. The next step is to get all the 4 corners in their correct spot to make the layer. So we'll hold the white cross at the bottom and we can see now the colors we need. We've got green and red, which means that the green, red, and white corner has to go here. So holding this at the bottom, we can find the green, red, and white corner right here, and we only want to turn this top face. The top face is the one with the yellow center. Yellow is always opposite of white. So we want to turn just the top yellow face until this corner is on top of where it wants to go, as in this piece needs to go here. But we can't just turn it in because it's in the wrong orientation, and that'll also mess up the cross. So we have a 3-move sequence that we need to put this one in. The first thing we need to do is check what face the white piece is on. In this case, it's here. It could also be on the left or it could be on the top. Now, if it's on the right here, we want to turn the side the white's on. We want to turn this away from the slot, put the whites next to each other, just like this, and then we can just turn that back down. And that will put that in its spot. Just like if the white was on the left face, we want to turn the left face away, put the whites next to each other like this, and then we turn it down. And that'll solve it as well. If it's facing up, we just want to pretend like one of these is white. So I'm going to pretend this side is, and so we would do this, and now it's incorrectly placed. That's okay, we'll just do it again. And now, as you can see, if we turn this to the top of where it needs to go, now the white's on the right side. So we can just do our moves and that'll put it in. So now that's in, we want to find the other 3 white corners, which are here, here, and here. And then we want to put them in as well. So for the orange and blue one, we want to turn it until it's on top of where it needs to go. And because the white's on the left, we'll turn it away, connect the white with the edge, and then put it down. Now with the green and orange corner, we've got a case where the white's facing up. So we just pretend like one of these is white. I'm going to do this. We do it again, and then we move it back over to where it needs to be. And now the white's on the right, so we just turn, connect up, and then put it down. Now, if one of the corners is already in the place, but it's oriented wrong, all we have to do is just those same moves. So I'm going to choose the right side, go like this, and then that's up the top. Now we'll turn it over here, and it's the up case. So we'll put it in, turn it once more, and then we bring this across, and we should be able to just turn this like that. If one of the corners is in the wrong spot like this, where we've got blue and red in the blue and orange slot, all we have to do is just leave it there, and we'll just find the orange and blue corner instead. So up the top, we've got the orange and blue corner here, and it's on the right, so we could just turn it, connect it here to these 2, and then put it down. And now that's pulled that one out, so we can just bring that across to the side that it needs to go. And then we turn the left side because the white's on the left, up, connect it, and then down. And that will solve the entire bottom layer. So now we've done one layer, we want to do the second layer. And this can all be done in one step. So just like before, we want to find the edge piece that goes in here. And the blue and orange edge piece is right here. We want to turn this again on top of where it needs to go. And whatever color is on the front here, so orange, we want to put that on the center. If this piece had the blue on the front, we'd put it this side. Now this is where we introduce our first algorithm, and I promise it'll be super easy. This is called algorithm 1. There's either a left and a right side. I'm going to show the left side first. So we're going to hold it on the left side like this, and we want to put this piece in here. So we do these moves. We turn the top away from where it needs to go. Then we pull this up. Then we bring this back, and then we pull this side down. Now we keep going across, and then we turn the front face forward, turn the top back, and then turn the front face down. And that put that piece in there. So now if that edge piece is on the right like this, we hold it on the right, and we do the opposite. We turn this away, turn this side up, then we turn the top back, and turn this side down. We keep going, turn this across, across, turn the front, turn the top, and then the front back. And that'll solve the whole thing. So now we can do this for all 4 edges around the second layer. Got this one here, blue and red. This needs to be turned to the side the red's on because the red's on the front. And then because it's on the right side, we want to do the right algorithm. So we turn the top away, turn this side up, across, back, cross, front, back, front, and that put that one in. Now, if you come across a case like this where the edge is flipped, all you have to do is pretend like one of the top 4 edges is the piece we want to put in here. Let's just pretend like this one, and we'll do the left algorithm. So we turn this away, up, across, down, cross, front, cross, down. And then that put that one in, putting this piece to here. So now if we turn the top, we can find that edge that came out, and we can put it in the correct way now. Across, up, cross, down, cross, front, front. And that'll put that back in. If there's a case where you can't find any of the top pieces, they might already all be in the wrong spot. In this case, we do the same thing. We just want to swap any of the pieces that aren't correct with this one. So we'll just do the lefty algorithm here, up, across, down, across, up, across, down. And then that put that there. And so now we can put this one in here, not worrying about that piece because we'll just do the righty algorithm like this. And then that will bring out the other piece. So we can now solve like normal. So now we're up to the last layer. It's a really simple algorithm to solve all of the edges, which we want it to look like this, sort of like a cross. Don't worry about the corners for now. So there's 4 cases you can have right now. You could have a cross already solved. You can have it looking like a line, or you could have it looking like an L. Again, we're only looking at the edges, so don't worry about this piece. If the edges are in a line, all we do is this, our second algorithm. We turn the front forward, we turn this side up, across, down, back, and then turn the front the opposite direction. And that made the whole cross. If it's an L like this, hold it this way so the L's facing you, and then we do the exact same thing, but instead of turning just the front, we turn both these 2 layers. Then we just do up, across, down, back, and then we turn both the front again, and that solved the cross as well. If there's no edges, just do the first algorithm. Now this next step is called feed the fish, because this case looks sort of like a fish. Now there's many cases this could look like. None of the corners could be solved, 2 of the corners could be solved, or there could only be 1 corner solved, which is what we want. I'm going to start with the 1 corner solved because this is the main fish, and it's also called feed the fish because we need to find the fish's food. What I'm talking about is the yellow corner, so mine's on this side, but it can also be on the left side, and so we want to hold it like this. So the food on this side, and we want to turn the food into the mouth, and the mouth's here. We want to turn this up, across towards the mouth, down, and then we just keep going across and bring this piece all the way around. So up, across, and then down. If the food is on the left, we just want to do the same but the opposite. Hold it on this side and push it this direction because the mouth is here. Up, across, down. Make sure these are always together. Across, up, across, down. That solves the whole top. So every other case, we do the lefty from here going this direction. And if it looks like this case, so there's nothing solved and there's 2 here, 2 here, we hold it with this direction on the front. And then that gives us a fish, and we can just continue the algorithm just like this. If it looks like this, where there's 2 here and 2 here, we hold it with this direction, and that makes a fish. If it looks like this, where there's 2 here, we want to hold it this direction, and then there's the fish. If it looks like this, where there's 2 here, like this, we want to hold it with this direction. And then there's the fish. And if it looks like this, where the 2 at the front, we hold them at the front and do the algorithm. And then there's a fish. All right, we're almost there. For the second last step, there's 3 cases the corners can be in. The corners can be solved just like this, and there's only edges left. There could be 2 solved, and then the other 2 need to flip. So this one and this one need to swap. Well, there's a case like this, where there's 2 corners here, and these 2 need to switch. But if there's 2 solved like this, we want to hold the ones that need to swap on the right and do this 4th algorithm. Turn the left up, turn this across, turn the right up, turn this back across, turn the left down, across, down. And then that gives us a fish case again. Which if we do the fish, then that makes all of the corners solved. If we have a case where you line up a corner and 2 of them need to swap diagonally, just do the same thing from any place. And then there'll be a fish. Then that'll make a case where if you line up 2 of them, the other 2 just need to switch. So you hold them on the right and do the same thing. And then do the fish, and that'll solve all the corners. So the final step, there should be 3 edges left. If there's 4 and it looks something like this, don't worry, we'll get to that in a second. So when there's 3, what we want to do, hold the one that's solved on the back, and then we're going to do these moves. This is the last algorithm we need to learn. We turn the front twice, then we turn the top this way, and we do a middle move like this. Then we turn the top twice, and then we just reverse what we did. So we put that down, and then we turn this across, and then we just turn the front twice, and that solves the whole thing. Now, if you do these moves and it doesn't solve it, all you have to do is just do it again. And that should solve the whole thing. If you have a case where there's 4 edges left, just do those moves anywhere, and then there should just be 3. And then you can hold this at the front and do those moves. And that'll solve the whole thing. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was useful. If you want to get any of these speed cubes, get them from Speedcube shop and use my discount code. Now, that's pretty good. And I've got plenty of tutorials on other cubes as well. Cheers.